Marshall's still there. What is he doing? Nothing. He just closed his laptop again.
Here's a 12% cider. Deal with it.
Hey everybody, this is Jeff, your GM and narrator, and I'm here with Jesse and Marshall for another part of a Buddy Cop episode. Jesse, Marshall.
Hey, everybody. I'm Marshall. I play Keegan, and I'm going to make my lightsaber roll. Does I do that?
No.
No? No, I do it. It's an 8.
Defy God, you can do it, Marshall. I guess that makes it my turn then. I'm Jesse. I'm playing as Oswald. Okay. I got a 12. With our powers combined, we made a 20. Let's keep going. Do it again.
No.
We can split a lightsaber between us. Come on. Marshall, roll again.
I'm rolling.
I got a 13. Oh, fuck you. You got a 20. You needed a 7.
I'm sorry. I messed it all up with an actual
You could have had a
20.
lightsaber.
Excellent teamwork, as usual. But to continue with the rules, Marshall, let's get that recap, as you were the lowest lightsaber roll.
Ah, man. Last time, we split the party. We left Lucius and Fours to deal with the gang's moot up north, while Oswald and Keegan road tripped it back down to civilization. We took the back roads, stopped at Bombs for Bros, listened to the news a little bit, and got to talk about us as people. Once we made it back into town, we determined that Vancine Investments was closer than Bishop Alchemy for our assigned tasks. So we checked out the physical address of Vancine Investments, and we found Lauren
Moldist, Matilda's assistant.
Yes. And she was holding down the fort in a bare bones office with a table, a stapler, some scissors, and blank pages, and a ringing phone, and her challenge basket, or at least Matilda's challenge basket. So we managed to convince her to come back to Bold Requisition headquarters and kind of wait out the weekend until Matilda gets back from a vague looking for a shrine with somebody. I think that's about it. Oh, we went and got food at Goodberry's, and we are getting ready to head to Bishop Alchemy to reacquire or acquire some research that is the payment for some equipment that was never paid off. Did I miss anything?
I feel like that was pretty good. We got some details, maybe, about the relationship between Matilda and Togir and Vancian and everybody else, but it's still kind of fuzzy. So I think we need to compare notes with the other two before that any of that stuff is solid.
Yeah. We also got some information on our characters, backstories, and life before Old Requisition, but that's not necessary for a recap.
Yeah, go listen to that episode.
Yep, it was fun.
What are you doing listening to part 2 of this arc without listening to part 1?
Very well. So we find our heroes leaving Goodberry's, getting ready to head out into the city to begin their stakeout. Is there anything else that you guys would like to grab or get from the base before you head out?
Yes, I would like to head back and grab my military armor, not the Punch Junction suit. I don't want to stand out too much. I still need that just in case.
I think I'm gonna grab the drugs. I'm feeling kind of still weirded out about how it went down in the wine cellar. I don't know if the drugs would have helped in that situation, but maybe.
You have the 4 vials of grasp.
That is not something that I go out of my way to share with anybody, Keegan or anybody else, frankly.
Understood. We got to-go coffees from Goodberry's and whatever we had left over and packed up, I guess we'll put on Gord's desk. Unless you want it.
Yeah, I probably would have assumed that we're bringing the leftovers with us, but as soon as I see you dropping leftovers on somebody else's desk, it's like, yeah, that's right. That's the right thing to do, and I'll drop off other leftovers.
I feel like we do that every time, and you're like, "Aw."
I can always eat.
Yeah, Lauren and Gord, well, pick up your boxes of leftovers, and eat and chat in the main conference room.
Sounds good. Oswald, help me get this armor on, please. You can get the straps in the back easier than I can.
Yep, I help.
Barry will look relieved as he gets off of a phone call before you guys head out. You guys be safe, okay?
All right.
We will. I don't know if you have access to all the jobs and stuff. We're working on the Bishop Alchemy requisition.
Yes, I just got a call from Lucius saying that they're okay.
I think my eyes will narrow a little bit. It hadn't occurred to me that they might not be okay, so I'm not sure why we need confirmation that they are.
Well, we didn't really walk in and say anything about Lucius and Fours. We just said, here's...
That's true. I can see why Barry would be confused about whether they're okay.
Yes.
Here's another basket and another person. Bye.
And we're missing a Lucius. Good luck.
And a Fours.
Yep. I'll make sure to give Cobbler some ear scritches before we leave.
Cobbler will attempt to jump into your arms before you leave.
Oh, I'm so tempted to take Cobbler with. I think this one is a little too dangerous to bring Cobbler along, though. I've got a weird feeling about this one. This one feels like it might be a bigger deal than we're treating it as.
You might just sending us?
Well, that and like there's some big names wrapped up in this job. Like this is not as simple as as somebody didn't pay their bills and Amon is just going to like pay us to recover the stuff. Like this is more of like an Amon versus Umbaro thing that we're kind of being thrown in the middle of.
Yeah, I suppose you're right there. I hadn't thought about that, but yeah, these are two major players because Bishop Alchemy is doing the research for Umbaro.
Mm-hmm.
Or are they trying to get in with Umbaro? We'll pull up the job ticket and look it over again.
Yeah, the one page that shows up shows that they had taken a loan out through Amon to pay for research that would line up with Umbaro.
Okay. So whether they're specifically working for Umbaro or working to get in with Umbaro, it doesn't matter. Umbaro's involved.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I will reluctantly put Cobbler down and say, next time you can come with.
Yeah, with a strong meow, Cobbler will walk back to their cubby drawer desk in Gore's desk.
Oh, I will give Cobbler a grip tendril pulling out of a pocket or something.
Oh, you do still have more of those. I was just going to ask.
Yeah, Cobbler looks very excited, very happy to have some.
And if you're getting low, can we have your parents send more?
Sure.
Pass me a couple.
Yes, I will hand you a couple.
All right. You got everything you need?
Yes.
Most of my stuff's still in the wrecker. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't wearing the Punch Junction suit.
Mm-hmm.
Bright orange and pink isn't stakeout attire.
I thought it was green and purple.
It's kind of got everything.
Yeah, that tracks.
Very well. So you guys will load up in the wrecker and head out from Bold Requisitions, taking your turn at the Punch Junction billboard or heading towards downtown Dust Banter.
And it's nighttime at this point, right? It's got to be
Correct.
in the neighborhood at midnight?
Yeah, you guys have been up all day.
Some of us have been up longer than that.
Yeah. Definitely. I don't know. All thought just left. Let's head towards... we make our way towards Bishop Alchemy.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are able to get onto the freeway entrance underneath the new banner for Vastarock Rides, a local PHV custom hovercycle company. As you guys hop on and begin driving into town.
Oswald, are there any of Force's energy drinks down on the ground by your feet?
I will check. I'll look in console cubbies and glove compartments and yeah, I don't mind unbuckling and scrambling around inside this van as it's moving.
Maybe we can stop, but if we got something.
Yeah, it looks like there are 2 energy drinks here.
They're not cherry, are they?
They are electric raspberry and sour bomb apple.
My eyes will light up, but I will offer the choice to Keegan.
Give me the raspberry.
Sweet. I will happily hand you the raspberry and go after that sour apple.
But yeah, as you guys drift towards the city, the neon lights, the high-reaching skyscrapers. This weekend, you can see there are spotlights beaming out for a local theater release of a new play, talking about the uprising of the Corleans versus the Kenzai.
Interesting.
Looks to be another action-packed historical thriller. But you guys will get off at the exit, passing by local Gravity Euros. You can see the kind of fun dragon-like figure they have, holding a sandwich in their hands. It's too big to hold.
We should stop there sometime.
We could stop there now.
Yeah, let's see if it's open.
Yeah.
Does this happen to be a late night Euro place?
It is downtown on the weekend, so yes, the Lycal and Lizard folk behind the counter will welcome to Gravity Euros.
Awesome.
I'm just looking around like my eyes are big and looking at the menu.
Yeah, think about kind of like a Subway setup where you order whatever parts you want in your Euro.
Yeah, I've been to like a Halal Bros. I get it.
Yeah.
Can I get a Carillion with everything?
Yep, the Lizard folk will begin immediately filling that up.
I want the dragon size with extra sauce.
Yeah, they will coat that in that delicious cucumber yogurt sauce. For like they wrap it up, but you can see like sauce is pressing against the inside of that paper. Like you know it's gonna be a mess.
Yeah, I'm looking around. For like a spoon, I think.
Yep, a few sporks near the cash register let you know
Nice.
that they're well aware of what you're probably going to be trying to eat and clean up.
I'll grab extra napkins too.
But as you guys head out, food in hand, coffee cups inside the wrecker, you'll pass underneath the big screens of anti-prism propaganda as you drift into the lower part of the Dusk Banter business district. Getting close to where the area is supposed to be, of where Bishop Alchemy was supposed to be based out of, you guys are able to find a spot in a parking garage across the street from them that gives you access where you're able to see the front of the building of where Bishop Alchemy is located. As you pull up, you can see there is a large kind of moving van. E-drive vehicle set up outside, though at this moment, at around midnight, nobody seems to be moving, though the back of the vehicle is open and the lights are on in the building.
There's somebody in the driver's seat.
There's not.
Having flashbacks to people rolled in carpets.
Maybe this is why there was a time limit on the job.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. If you know that somebody's coming for your stuff, then it makes sense to relocate, try and get out of town. We've seen it before.
It's just to say, how tall is this building and how high are those lights in the windows?
Bishop Alchemy is set up on the first floor. Windows are about 9 feet tall. Looks like it has the feeling of a building that's meant for temporary businesses. So it doesn't look like it was built for Bishop Alchemy as much as it looks like that they're renting the space.
Like a corporate business park kind of environment.
Correct.
Okay, that's a different type of building than I was thinking. So it's not a higher building, it's a shorter building.
Yeah, it is the base level of a larger apartment building.
Got it. Well,
I mean, we should check that van, see if what we came here for just happens to already be loaded up in that van, yeah?
yeah, let's put our food down to wait and head out.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if somebody comes out to interact with this van, we're going to have to interact with them in some way. So we might as well just start with the van and work our way in.
Okay, this is going to be very straightforward at the moment.
Yeah, because I mean, if somebody does come out, we can't just like let them get in the van and drive away. That doesn't work.
No, we'll definitely go after them.
Yeah, so head over to the van.
Yeah.
Okay, are you guys walking down to it, or is this
Should we park the wrecker in front of it?
Sure. Yeah, make it harder for it to get out of
I was
there.
gonna say, should we hook the wrecker to it?
Just tow the van away.
He's hooking up before we're headed inside.
I mean, I was thinking I'd at least grab the keys out of the van.
Okay, that's a good idea. I want to make sure I got my constant blade attached to my hip at the moment. Guns full of bullets, and I got my Gladys on my back, so I am good to go.
All right. Yeah.
But yeah, do you think we should put the wrecker in front of it and take the
I think
keys?
so, yeah. I think that
Okay.
makes sense. Yeah, make it harder for this thing to escape.
Yeah. So we'll park the wrecker in front of it. I'll grab the wrecker keys out.
Yeah, we don't want somebody to play our trick on us.
Exactly.
Not that it would be all that hard to hotwire the wrecker, but you know.
True. And if we don't all have a key for the wrecker, we should all have a key for the wrecker.
I don't think I have a key for the wrecker.
Just in case we get separated and somebody's got to cheese it.
Very well, as you pull the wrecker out in front of this van, go ahead and give me your perception checks.
Is that really my perception score? I thought it was higher. Nope, that's my perception score. Bloop.
Perception.
I got a 21.
Nice. This is my one character, actually has ranks in perception. Boop. Well, it's okay, I'm driving the wrecker.
Oswald, as you both pull the wrecker up in front, you can see through the glass windows from this angle. You can see a void inside, wearing a tight-fitting null suit, or no suit, as you've probably heard them be referred to, as well as a human inside wearing tactical armor. They seem to be gathering things up, moving about the offices, going into doors and rooms, as you guys pull up and park out front.
I'm guessing I don't see any logos or anything like that on what they're wearing. No indication of who they work for.
Nope, just the Bishop Alchemy decal placed on the window outside.
Okay, Keegan, we got 2 folks inside. They look like they mean business. Those are not janitors.
No. Question is, are they hired? Are they from a borrow?
Well, they look like they're cleaning out the place, so I don't think Ophelia would have double booked the job, so I doubt that these folks are also working for Amon. But I don't know. Maybe Ophelia would have done that.
How long did we've got another day on this job, supposedly, right?
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, no, I don't think Ophelia would have double booked it, especially if she gave us the time limit, and the time limit's not up yet.
Mm-hmm.
Though I don't know Ophelia, so...
Yeah, I don't know her well. I mean, I feel like those 2 are probably scooping up what we are here for.
Let's check the van and head in, I guess. Or do you think...
I mean, we could try and... I don't know if they've spotted us yet. We could basically let them collect up all the stuff and then follow them.
We could do that, and then we could come back after. Let's do that. Let's let them finish loading up and then follow their truck.
Yeah. Yep. Agreed. So we put
Back in the
their
record.
keys back.
Well, I figure you guys hadn't got out yet. Like, this is your perception as you drive
right.
up.
Got it. Then yes.
So yeah, we'll back and then kind of pull away.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't say bold requisition on the side of the record, does it?
I always thought it did. Do you think Lucius is the type of person to put a logo on the side of the things he does, or do you think he's the type of person to not do that?
I was just curious. We'll head into the parking structure just a little ways back so we can see them, but we've got a good, as soon as they start leaving, we can pull out and follow.
Mm-hmm. Wish I'd grabbed my skateboard.
Very well. You guys will find a place to park in the parking structure across the street that allows you a good vantage point to be able to watch them. As you eat your euros and drink your coffee, you will see the human come out wearing their armor as they're carrying large cases and putting them in the back of the van. But you can see that they are stacking them carefully. You also see the Void wearing their tight null suit as they are lifting things without touching them and placing them inside as well. All this done with the idea that eventually, if you guys are waiting here for a couple hours...
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah, I think we're going to watch them load up and plans to follow them once they leave.
They seem to have loaded up the van and made space accordingly before they will wheel out a third person, a human, that seems to be strapped to a table that looks unconscious.
Oh no.
They will lift up and tuck the wheels in as they slide them into the van and lock them into place. The Void and Upright Human will head back into the building.
I don't think I'm inclined to jump out and interfere at this point.
No problem. I'm leaving the opening for you guys.
Yeah, I know you are.
No, I'm trying to think of something to say. This isn't data.
I was in this same position 2 days ago, and it went really bad. So I'm making a different choice this time.
I think this is a little more than data and research at this point. I mean, that could be research, right?
Maybe. I mean, it's pharmaceutical stuff, right? So maybe whatever the research is in that guy?
Maybe?
I don't know. No. We do know we're supposed to... Okay, from the job, we do know we're supposed to grab the main data and bring the chip in. So maybe there's a cybernetic chip implanted in that dude, but that suggests that what we're not here to collect is like an actual, pharmaceutical injection or something.
Right.
I'm a little like tensed up when I see that stretcher-bound person being loaded up, but I don't make any moves to go do anything about it yet.
Yeah, we're still watching. I'll got my peekers out, trying to zoom in a little bit, see if I can see any other details.
Yeah, absolutely. Zooming in with your peekers, you can see that the human, she's wearing tactical armor with a division attachment. You can also see that on her knuckles and joints, there is a faint kind of red and black scaling that seems to be happening. On the Void, wearing the null suit, they seem to have a faint shimmer to them that happens whenever they lift stuff without touching it.
Okay.
But after they go inside, it's about 30-40 minutes later, before they exit out with a few more cases, they load into the back, they talk to each other for a bit before they close the back and get into the front of the vehicle.
Do they seem like they're looking around? Are they concerned about being spotted at this point?
Watching the way you guys are, they seem aware of their surroundings, but so far it seems like they don't look like they're suspicious of their surroundings.
Okay.
Yeah, let's follow them.
But they'll get into their van. You'll see it turn on. They'll pause for a bit, as right now we're about 2:30, 3 in the morning, before they will begin to drive out into the city.
Okay. We will start up the wrecker and follow them, basically. Inconspicuously, as best we can.
Very well. As you guys round the exit to leave the parking structure, as you pull onto the street that they pulled out onto, you'll watch as several small explosions go out the windows, ignite Bishop Alchemy and fire.
Okay. Let's hope they have what we need.
Oh, my goal is to get that truck now.
Oh. So you think go after them while those two are in it, as opposed to follow them where they go to and... Okay.
Definitely follow them, but if we can just hook up the truck and drag it away instead of trying to rifle through it.
Yeah, absolutely. Good. I'm glad you aren't thinking of trying to stop that truck on the freeway, because I've been there before, and that's also not fun.
No, let's follow them. We can't do anything for Bishop Alchemy now, so.
The sound of sirens quickly escalate in the background, a little bit quicker than maybe you would think they would respond, as you guys take off after the van, as it's a few lights ahead of you, as it's moving towards a freeway entrance to head north.
Okay. I will keep following it, and I'll hand Oswald the peekers.
All right. I will use
If it
those
starts to
try and keep an eye on it as best I can.
Keep an eye on as best I can. I'm going to try and get a little closer, but I don't want to stand out as following them, but, you know.
You guys will pass by two different food cart vendors, as one of them will hand a wine bottle to the other. The other looks at it confused for a moment before the other one, the one who handed the wine, pulls out a gun and shoots him.
Thanks, Amon. You made us such a nice world.
As Arturo's Tamale Empire expands.
Oh, it was Arturo.
Does that mean we can still get tamales?
Yes, it does. But as you guys race underneath the digital advertisements, as you pass underneath the holograms of historical fiction and large corporate advertisements as they beam down upon you, as you pass down a Broughton Bros ramen shop, you guys will...
Wait, what? What was that one?
Brought and Bros ramen shop?
Ramen shop. So it's ramen with bratwurst?
Yes.
Bro?
Okay. All right.
You will approach the van as it is getting on the freeway entrance, marked north towards Sordai and our ferry.
Okay, we will continue to follow.
As you continue to follow after them, they don't seem to be in a place where they are driving defensively. They don't seem to be suspicious. It feels very much like they kind of feel like they got away. They are keeping with the speed limit. You will follow them for an hour, 2 hours, 3,
Okay.
before they will pull off at about 6 a.m. here. And looks like they are going to stop for a little bit of breakfast food at a Bah Hamburger.
Perfect.
We'll pull off the freeway as well.
Yeah, probably don't pull in the parking lot after them though. Like
No,
go
no,
past
I'll
and then like
I'll
circle
drive-
a bit before we pull in.
Yeah, I'll drive past to another business before circling back.
I will, as we're doing all that, I will put the peekers away so that I'm not like some creepo in the van looking at them with binoculars if they happen to look our way.
It doesn't open till 9 a.m., but you're able to find a parking lot that is across from the Bah Hamburger. You can still see the van. You watch as the human of the void get out. They'll open up the back, and they spend about 10-15 minutes kind of doing something inside before they'll close up, and they'll head into the Bah Hamburger.
Oswald, how long does this thing take to hook up to a vehicle?
I don't think I've ever actually done it. I'm mechanically inclined, so I'm sure I can figure it out, but I've never done it, so I don't know.
And am I right? The Wrecker is a tow vehicle, right? It's
Yeah,
can be
it's
used
a tow van.
right, but it's designed to tow other vehicles, correct?
It can definitely tow other vehicles.
Okay.
I don't know how. I'll do it as fast as I can. I assume it's me doing the hookup.
Yeah.
So, off table from a mechanical aspect, I would
Okay.
say normally it takes about 2 minutes to hook it up.
Okay.
Because if you don't have the other vehicle correctly, the Hedron engine would push against from an angle. And so it either would drag on the ground or it would be kiting its way away from your vehicle.
Yeah.
So you need to find the right spot for it.
Okay.
If I say taking 2 minutes, I would mean to say you can do it in less time with a more successful disable device check. 25 would put it at 1 minute, 30 would put it at 5 rounds, 35 at 2, and 40 is to do it in 6 seconds.
Could I use my knowledge engineering too to give me a good idea of how to line this thing up?
Yeah, I absolutely would let knowledge engineering replace disable device in this instance. So you can aid each other with those 2 skills.
Okay.
Nice.
Whoever wants to take lead can still be aided by the other.
I think since you're hopping out to hook it up, I'll do the aiding.
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
What, roll first to get a sense of how long it's going to be and then adjust from there?
Well, I mean, you guys are parked across the street.
Yeah, so we got to go get to their vehicle first and line up.
Right, so is this the pull in front of them again?
Yeah, basically, I think pull in front of them. That way we hook up to the front. Ideally, they're not parked right in front of the window where they can see.
Yeah, let's hope. But they probably are. It's where I would park if I was them.
So they would have backed into one of the spots nearby the front door.
Okay.
So that way they could make sure they can see their vehicle as well as they have quick and easy entrance and access.
Makes
Okay.
sense.
Oh, you know what? Okay, good.
Do we have some way of blocking the door maybe so they can't get out while we hook this thing up?
Maybe? How many doors are on the Bah Hamburger? Can you see from here?
There is the one set of doors that's accessible through this parking lot. There's another set on the other side, close to where the children's play area is, and there would be an emergency exit in the back of the building.
Okay.
Oh man, I got an idea. I could lock the front door from a distance. That won't slow them down for too long, but it'll slow them down a bit.
No, and if they come out, we can just say, hey, this is the van we're supposed to pick up. We're supposed to pick up a van in this area.
Sure.
Throw them off a little bit.
We could give that a try.
Yeah.
As we're
And
hurriedly
then I'll
hooking
punch
it
them.
up as fast as possible, and then you'll punch them, yes.
Yeah. Confusion. Got it. Okay. So yeah, we'll basically pull right up to it. Oswald will lock the front door and then hop out and start hooking it up.
As we're pulling up, that's when I'm gonna use Mage Hand with my... What's the name of that feat I just cut? Shit. So I'll use that to lock the front door of the Bah Hamburger.
Go ahead and give me a sleight of hand, not to affect how you do it, but to see how subtle it is.
Sure. I got a 33.
Basically, the roll was, is somebody trying to leave right now?
Right.
So with a 33, perfect. The people inside, they're all eating, they're having fun. A couple of people leave out the side area that is next to the children's play space. But as far as these two, they are not aware as they wait in line to order their burger calzones.
Waiting in line is perfect.
Yep. Yep. Hopefully that means they're looking at a menu and not looking outside.
Yeah, you can see the common argument you've gotten into before where you're asking for more ranch and they don't want to give it to you, but...
Come on, it's like a ranch cut. One sauce per item. Like, screw you, I need 6.
Meanwhile, I still have sauce all over my face.
The Wrecker smells like a food court.
The Wrecker smells awesome right now. I don't know what you're talking about.
Food courts smell awesome.
Whoever gets in the Wrecker after us is gonna be like, man, where's that delicious food?
I like that for an Illican that can eat anything, it's just fast food for Oswald.
I know. Yeah.
But yes, as you pull the Wrecker out front of the large van, as Oswald locks the door from a distance using his abilities, who's taking lead on hooking up of the vehicle?
Oswald's taking lead on it. I'm doing the assist.
All right. Do you want to give me that disabled device? And Keegan, the aid with knowledge engineering.
Yes.
Ooh, I knew I was gonna roll shit. Got a 19 on the disabled device.
I got a 25. That's the way of it, though.
Yep.
All right, with that means it is going to take 2 minutes.
Okay.
Oswald's able to quickly drop to the ground, slide underneath, and begin attaching the hooks necessary to control the vehicle where it's at. This does mean, though, with 2 minutes.
That's a lot of chances for them to see us.
That is a lot of chances for them to see us.
With 2 minutes to do this, Oswald underneath the vehicle, Keegan outside as you're feeding wire to Oswald.
Yeah.
With the vehicle in place, you can look inside before you will make eye contact with the woman in Division.
Oh man. And you're not like in like a tow truck driver's coveralls or something. You're in armor.
Yep, I'm in armor.
She looks at you. You look at her. You watch as she bumps the void on the shoulder. As the void looks over, they are at the front. As you can see, the Baja Burger employee is clearly asking them what do they want, as they are not answering.
If you can speed it up, we've been spotted. I will see that over the sliver.
I don't know if there's any way that I can speed it up.
That's fair. I understand.
So we can do this, which is, if you would like to take a penalty, you would try to, as good as it gets,
Mm-hmm.
if you're just wanting to tie it off, not well.
I mean, we can stop down the road and fix it up later. Just get away from these guys.
Yep, that seems like a better option than what we're at right now.
So Keegan cannot aid you on this,
Huh?
but once again, we're going to kind of put this at the 25-30. 25 being, if you do it well enough, 30 you do it safely well enough to at least get this out of here.
Okay.
No matter what, you'll feel like you've done it.
Yes, I know. I won't know the result of my roll. I'll be like, it's good, let's go. Alrighty.
Let's do it.
Got a 19 again. Because that's how things work in big campaign stories.
And Oswald, you're able to latch around to important crossbars, important parts of the underside that should hold the vehicle to the wrecker.
Mm-hmm.
Keegan, the woman inside is staring at you with an intense anger and frustration as she takes off, full sprinting towards you.
Okay.
I hope those doors are strong.
They're coming our way.
Light out. It's like, it's as good as it's going to be.
You'll watch as her division armor sparks, as the glass and concrete explode, as she blows through the side of the window while charging you.
Oh, shit.
Landing next to the van that you are attempting to tow that Oswald is under, as she'll call out, "What the hell do you think you're doing?"
Our job? Can I help you with something?
Yeah, she'll crack her knuckles and see here.
Does it seem like she's noticed me yet?
It does not seem like she's noticed you. Keegan, you go and give me a sense motive.
Over the sliver. Get in the vehicle and drive away. A sense motive, you say?
Correct.
Oh, God.
You can do it.
Can I? 8.
Alrighty. Yeah. She stares at you as what did you say?
Said, I'm doing my job. Can I help you with something? The Baja Burger's not going to be happy.
My friend's in that vehicle. I need you to put that down, or otherwise I'll make you.
Your friend's in the vehicle. I didn't see anybody in there. I'm going to look inside the passenger seat.
From the passenger seat side, I mean, you can't quite see into the back because it's a van.
Yeah, no, just playing up the looking in, seeing.
Totally. Oswald, you can hear this interaction outside. Like you heard the smash through the wall, glass breaking.
Yeah, for sure. And I picked up Keegan saying over the sliver to get in the van and drive away. But then I also heard this lady say, "That's my friend in the van." It's like, now I'm not sure that I want to get in the wrecker and drive away. But I think I will try to like stealthily roll out from under the vehicle on the opposite side.
All right, go ahead and give me your stealth check.
So it's a total of 23.
As you slide out from it, the woman in armor stops. Keegan, you can see she kind of tenses up for a moment. As she looks over to the side, she can hear Oswald scraping a bit as he gets out from underneath the vehicle. She'll look to you, Keegan, for a moment. We don't want any problems. You let us go and nobody gets hurt.
Ah.
You see the void behind her as they kind of float through the opening created by their friend as they will land. And what's going on, Alice? She'll kind of motion back to shut up.
No, it's too late. You're in the contact list now, Alice.
I will look them both up and down, realize I've been up for 24 hours, and I'm still not fully healed. Who do you work for?
We don't work for anybody anymore. Didn't you hear? Amon canceled everybody associated with their terrorists.
Are you with Bishop?
No, we studied under Quartz, and Amon determined that Quartz was associated with Bastion. So our diplomas are made null and void. Years of our lives gone. I get it. You guys are just here to steal back what they decided they didn't want to pay for. So I'll ask you again. You drop that vehicle, everybody walks away from this fine. Well, except for this Baja Burger.
Who's not that good anyway.
And you'll see them both kind of agree. I mean, if you look at all sympathetic or amenable to this, they will, Alice, at least in front here, will, heck, if you guys are willing to help us get out of here, we can give you a cut.
I'll say over the sliver, I think that's a good deal. We should see if we can negotiate some of the data as, quote, our cut.
We might be able to do that. Yeah, let's have a sit down and talk.
Yeah, Alice will motion to her friend. Go inside and get the food. I'll handle this. The void will... okay, Alice.
I'll be with the company a week and a half.
The void will drift back inside to get food as people inside are kind of panicked, running away from the broken glass and the potential threat of violence that seems to be here. But Alice will look at you, Keegan. I'm willing to listen. What do you have? Oswald, what are you up to?
I think I'm just like staying put. I'm basically just trying not to move because I don't know if I've been observed or heard or whatever yet. I don't see them yet, and they haven't made any explicit mention of me yet. So like,
right,
I'm inclined, like I'm leaning towards like standing up and just like trying to, as unsurprisingly as possible, announce my presence. But I'm not sure how this is gonna shake out yet, so I don't want to give away whatever advantage I might have yet. So right now I'm just kind of like indecisive and laying on the ground trying to decide what to do.
And we're specifically looking for a data chip, right? That's got research on it.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we definitely don't care about their person in the back of the van, as far as we know.
Right. Where are you going? What is this?
Keegan, give me a diplomacy.
4. Yeah, what is this? I need to know what I'm dealing with before I let you know what's going on.
So with a 4, Alice, she doesn't seem happy with this.
Oh, I can imagine not.
As she kind of stops, looks around, you don't even know why you're here, taking away our lives. Everything ruined by Amon, and you just show up to collect everything we've ever worked for?
Repo, it's the job, you pick things up that belong to somebody else.
Yeah, she looks over towards the van before looking back towards you and says, well, not this time. Maybe somebody can come collect you. And let's enter into initiatives.
Shit.
That is fair.
Very well. Inside, the void is handed a tray of food with 2 calzone burgers, a couple of mint shakes, and a set of sweet potato fries.
Yeah, I'm not the talker.
I am only marginally better at it than you are.
Outside, Alice gets ready and sprints towards you, Keegan, ready to swing.
Okay.
She breaks forward. You can see the tactical armor enhanced by the division attachment she has, augmenting her moves and physical stature. You can tell that there's something off by the way when she sprints forward, it shatters concrete where she kicked off of. And she will swing at you. And she swings at you with a metal gauntlet with a 21.
Oh, my AC is 22.
As you barely step aside.
That's for my dodge.
Excellent. As you dodge this attack, her fist tears through the side of the wreck. punching through metal as though it were paper. Oswald.
Well, that's not good.
You hear the breaking of metal and the clang of armor as Keegan and Alice begin combat. As you were on the ground, next to this vehicle, up next to a touchscreen menu for Baham Burger.
What kind of roll is it to stand up from prone?
As a free action, it's a 35.
35 acro?
Uh-huh.
Okay. I think what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to, from the ground, I'm going to fire a grappling hook kind of up towards like the roof of the Baham or whatever. Kind of just go up and then drop back down right behind Alice so that I'm flanking, which I'm picturing as a double move.
Okay, so that will provoke?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, expending the charges, you bounce off the roof of the Baham Burger and land behind her. Alice will turn around to swing with full force with a 25.
25 will miss because of mobility.
Alrighty.
I'll draw my sword while I'm going as well.
Keegan.
Welcome to flanking, buddy.
Yeah, but she's scary.
Yes, she is. Would you rather not have the +2?
No, I want the +2. But I want to take a second and try and get her to calm down. I know we're in round, but I will pull the Constant Blade.
Oh.
Alright, so you draw the Constant Blade and issue a challenge.
So I will pull the Constant Blade, issue her a challenge. It's like, hey, he's just my worker. Come on, focus on me. We are the ones that have the issue. Let's talk about this. We can still talk. It's okay. Just need to know what's going on.
Alright, so I will set it up like this. If you can pass a DC 20 diplomacy check 3 rounds in a row, you can talk her
Okay.
down.
That's fair.
Don't you have a -1 to diplomacy?
I do. He still would have tried.
Yep.
I will also allow an intimidate in this factor, but a diplomacy would make this agreement more permanent, right? Like they'd be willing to talk with you longer.
Yeah.
I will also allow potentially the idea that you can intimidate her into stopping.
Okay. Well, at the moment, I would think I would go diplomacy, but once I start fighting, we'll maybe go with intimidate if it goes that way.
Okay. Yeah. You.
It's a 14 diplomacy. It's not what I need, but I rolled better than I did.
You're trying to appeal to her logic and you're trying to appeal to who you are, but her emotional investment in what's happening ignores that.
I figured as much.
Alrighty, inside, the void carrying the food will drift back to the window before stopping and seeing Oswald flanking Alice with Keegan. Before the void will call out, "Leave her alone!" at Oswald. "Please don't make me hurt you." And they appear to have a readied action.
Yeah.
Alright, Alice will swing at you twice, Keegan.
Okay.
Her powered fists swinging high with a 30,
Okay.
and the second punch with a 31.
Oh.
Those are both going to hit.
The first ones that hit you, you can tell something's wrong. She's way too strong as she punches you for 11,
Okay.
and you have 1 point of bleed.
Okay.
And the second hit also does 11,
Okay.
and your bleed is at 2 now.
Okay.
Ooh, stacking bleed.
Oh, that is... So we're going to put 2 bleed. And I took 22 damage.
As she wails into you, you can hear kind of, you can hear her armor kind of creak underneath it. You can feel that warmth spread from where she punches you,
Mm-hmm.
and then the cold immediately afterwards.
Okay.
You can tell, though, as a soldier, these aren't trained punches. She's almost kind of too strong. This is more raw power swinging. But with that, Oswald.
Yeah. I'm gonna say over my shoulder to the void, we just want the chip. And I think I'm gonna try a dirty trick on Alice in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm going for is the blinded condition for a round, so that she can't wail on Keegan as badly as she's already doing. So what I'm picturing is something like, I don't know, I flip a tumbling wrapper or a bag from the restaurant, like just throw it past her face or something.
Perfect. You have like half your can of energy drink.
Great, yeah. Yeah, just like spray that towards her face, yeah.
Sour apple. Go.
But I don't know if that's going to trigger the readied action that the void behind me has.
As you go to attack Alice, the readied action of the void behind you goes off.
Mm-hmm.
This versus your CMD.
Oh, thank goodness.
As you go to blind Alice, the void behind you drops the food. As they cast out their hand, you watch as a bunch of kind of like the trash and detritus from the vehicle next to you in their open air back trunk area goes flying towards you, but it simply bounces off the van and the wrecker.
So it kind of felt like they were trying to push me with air or something?
Correct.
Or telekinesis, maybe? Hard to tell. Yeah, not a fan of what that might imply. But, okay, so I guess I'll try the CMB roll.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, 31 on my CMB for the dirty trick.
Absolutely. As Alice wails into Keegan, Oswald, you're able to jump on her back enough to spray Monster Assault energy drink directly into her face, blinding her for a round.
Nice. I think with that, I'm going to move away. I'll probably go up again, is what I'm thinking. I'm going to try and like zip up onto the roof of the restaurant.
Very well. As you zip up onto the roof, you see Alice swinging violently and angrily, but unable to see anything. Keegan.
I get the feeling she doesn't want to talk anymore. So yeah, I am going to try and knock her out with, since I got the constant blade in the other hand, I will use my other hand with the knuckles and hit her. So that was a 28 to hit.
Yeah, with a 28, your fist slams into her face.
Oh, I'm so happy right now.
All right, and they need to make a fort save.
Yeah, DC 16.
Yeah.
That didn't sound good.
Keegan, as you line up the punch as they are blind, you smash into Alice's face as she hits the ground unconscious. The void behind you, Alice, no!
Can I do an intimidate as a my next action?
Yeah. As your move action, intimidate.
Back the hell up, dude. Just yell at him. That intimidate is a 7.
The void kind of stops. As they're levitating there, you can hear the thrum of energy off of them. Please stop. Stop. As they're looking at you, Keegan. Don't kill her. Don't kill us. What data chip do you want? And we cut to Oswald's turn.
Yep.
Yeah, Oswald, as you pin yourself to the roof here, as you turn around, Alice hits the floor.
Can I tell that she's unconscious as opposed to dying? Yeah, I guess I'm gonna drop down again and
Drop down onto the vehicle? Do you drop down onto the
that's a good
touchscreen
call.
menu?
Yeah, I'll drop down on top of the van. I'm trying to give that serious look for like 2 seconds before I glance over at Alice, because I do actually legitimately care whether she is dead or not.
All right, go and give me your intimidate then.
I got a 13. Then yeah, I guess we'll say we want the main data chip. That's what we're here for.
And yeah, the void will look around a bit, but Keegan.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not inclined to break her neck or punch her further into the ground.
You can subdual coup de grace.
Oh, can I? I don't want her getting up. But it might be better just to leave it and not have this guy watch me jump on her and beat her again. The guys told me not to kill her. Like, look, I'm not trying to kill her. We just need to get our job done. I was trying to talk to her, and she's not having it.
All right, the void across from you will look to Oswald, look to you, and okay, yes, we've all been screwed over very heavily by Amon advancements, and Alice isn't wrong for being upset about this. You say you need a data chip? Because you're taking our whole car. We still have our friend in there.
At the time, that seemed easier than breaking in and rifling through all the stuff.
Y'all look kitted up and ready for business. We were figuring it'd be easier to go through the van at our leisure without you interfering. We didn't want to fight. That's why it made sense to try and get the van away from you so that we could find the data chip. And I'll look down at Alice again and say, "Do you want me to check on her and see how she is?" And I'll sheath my sword.
Go and give me the heal check, and then give me a diplomacy as well. But the bonus to your diplomacy will be based on your heal check.
Okay.
A +2 for every 5 you are above 15.
Okay. I got a 25 on heal.
As you confirm that Alice is doing okay, she's just unconscious. With that heal check, you're able to tell she's going to be fine, but her skin feels extraordinarily rough and hard underneath the skin.
Okay. All right. So with the +6, that gives me a result of 17 on the diplomacy. and I'll say, "Hey, Alice is she okay?" And I'm looking at the void. Like, there's something else going on here.
The void will respond back and no, all of us are fine except for Craig.
I'm pointing at Alice like, no, she's not fine. There's definitely something wrong here.
Everything's going according to our research. What kind of data chip do you need? Keegan, it's your turn.
Research data chip.
Like, you need the research that we did?
If so, yes.
Nodding.
Okay, can we make a copy of it and give it to you?
I don't think that's against the rules.
Yeah, I'm thinking like, I think that's okay.
I'm good with that.
Yeah, the void will land, let themselves touch the ground with both feet, and if you're okay with that, I will make you a copy of that data, and we can call this good.
Yeah. If we've got that data, we can take that and go our way. You can take your friends and go your way. Should I restrain her? I don't want her to get up and start punching me again. As I spit some blood out.
You are still bleeding too every
Yeah,
round.
I know. I've been taking the damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, the void will hold out their hand and lift up the unconscious body of Alice and bring it over next to them, and I'll make sure she doesn't react too quickly, but if you're okay with just a copy, then I can get you just a copy.
I'm good with just a copy.
Alice still does not wake up. Man, that is not a hard roll to beat, but she cannot do it.
She's so sleepy.
All right, Oswald.
I'm gonna go over and now tend Keegan's wounds. Get him to stop bleeding. I didn't realize he was still hurt, like hurting.
Yeah, I'm bleed damaging.
So you need a heal check to stop the bleeding.
Total of 30.
Oh, absolutely. Like, yeah, you're able to. With a 30, it's enough for you to recognize the way she must have hit him. It's like her punches went through the armor.
It didn't literally rip through his armor like I would expect if it was like a Canthian or something, right?
Correct. Though you could see if she landed the blow right, she would shatter bone.
Yeah. Okay.
Keegan, as Oswald is patching, taping you up, is your turn.
I will look at the void. Like, I'm glad we could come to this arrangement. Sorry I had to knock her out.
It's fine. She'll be fine. They'll move forward and go into the van, into the back of it as they open up the doors. They'll pull out a laptop and they'll pull out a data chip, plug them in, take just a few moments. In the distance, you guys can hear sirens getting closer.
Yeah.
As people reporting.
That's fair, but we got contracts and stuff. We're good.
Yeah, you would think that would help.
Yeah, the void will hit you, and we're going to do this. I'm going to hand it to you. We got to get going. Can you unlock our vehicle, please?
Yeah, I'll start doing that at a distance with Mage Hand.
I am good with that.
Oswald, you do need line of sight to the thing you're working with.
Okay,
So
then I'll
you
just go
do
down and
actually have to get in there.
Yeah.
But it's easy enough. Go and give me that disabled device check. Because you jury rigged it to work.
Yeah, exactly.
Like it's
And now that I'm trying to disconnect it, I'll find out it was never really connected in the first place. It just pops off in my hands.
Oh no, you see, like it would have done it. It just would have dragged this vehicle sideways.
Nice. 27 on the disabled device. Disconnect.
Then yes, within the next round, you'll be able to untie all of this. Keegan?
I will go check on what the void is doing.
Yeah, you see they have their laptop open. They have the data chip plugged in. They have a second data chip in there. As they're moving over a bunch of information, you can see the little bar scooting across. But the void will finish up transferring the information over, or it unplugs one of the data chips and hands it to you.
I will take the data chip. Was it the original one or the other one?
They'll hand you the original one. This is all the information that we were paid to work for Amon with the Umbaro information.
Thank you. We'll get you unhooked to here. Hope you get on your way.
Up. That's already done.
Alice springs to her feet, screaming and punching. I'll fucking take you! Before she seems to be physically bound, as the void holds out one hand and seems to lift her off the ground a bit and stop her. And Alice, I have this. She will flex, unable to break out of the telekinetic grasp. Why are you letting him do this? Before the void will say, they just want the data. We can give them the data, and you and me and Craig can get out of here. Oswald?
Yeah, I am like, I'm frozen seeing what's going on here. It's like I've been on the other side of this recently, and it was not okay.
Yeah, 100%. You can feel probably what Alice is feeling.
Oh yeah.
Of just the powerlessness of being held up so casually.
Yeah.
This doesn't look like a bother for the Void as they're typing away at the laptop.
Yeah, I'm just frozen. I have no response for at least a round while I'm witnessing this, and it's just too close.
Keegan, you can see Oswald looks uncomfortable as the Void holds Alice up in the air as Alice tries to struggle but can't seem to get anywhere.
Yeah, I will glance over at her and thank the Void. I don't know how much more I could have taken from her.
Yeah, the Void looks at you and we're going to leave now.
Okay, we're going to leave too. Let you do your thing. Look, this went a lot differently than anticipated, and getting to see a bit more than just grab and go. I'm going to give him my HCOM number and say, need a hand with anything sometime. Don't hesitate to reach out.
The Void takes the card and thank you, but if everything goes well, hopefully we're never back in this shithole again.
Sounds good, but just in case.
Yeah, but the Void will shake your hand as well as Oswald's, if accepting.
It takes me a moment to even recognize that they're extending a hand toward me. Are they still holding Alice up in the air?
Correct.
Yeah, I'll hesitantly reach forward and say, hey, could you put her down? Can you let her go, please? I'm really distracted and small voice. I'm 1,000 miles away right now.
Yeah, they'll kind of stop and yeah. I'm sorry. Sure. They'll lower Alice down as Alice looks enraged and furious, but she's not moving. She knows this is kind of an awkward spot, but you can see her flexing, and she looks ready to fight and go again, but also at the same time understands that it's no longer 2 against 1, but it's 3.
Might still just be 2.
And she'll kind of, fuck these guys. Fuck you, Solon.
When she gets set down, I'll visibly relax and turn back to the Void and say thanks. I'm Oswald.
Gonna be Jaws. Solon.
I'm Keegan.
Yeah, after they give you the chip, if you guys are willing to let them go before Seekers arrive.
Yeah, I'll move the wrecker out of the way.
Yeah, they'll. All right. Yeah, Solon will. All right. Thank you guys so much. Hey, I guess this is a win for all of us, right? You can see Alice, the side where you punched her, that's already healed.
Yeah, I'd say it's a win for everybody.
Whatever we need to say to make you not punch us anymore.
Yeah, and she stares at you, Keegan, fine.
No hard feelings.
She'll get in the vehicle. And Solon will, hey guys, wish you the best. Hope you got a good bounty on whatever you do. We're gonna go.
Okay.
Yeah,
Be
good luck.
safe, drive safe. Good luck.
Keep an eye on Alice. She's got something under her skin. I don't know what you know, but she needs attention.
Yeah, Solon will point their hand over at the discarded food tray as they bring the calzones back to them and the shakes that are left, and get in the car and we're good.
Thanks.
Yeah.
But yeah, as you guys sit here in the parking lot of a Bah Burger, the siren is getting closer. What are you up to?
Should we take off or should we talk to the law?
Oh, we should go. Talking to the cops
Okay.
is not the right answer. No.
Okay.
I can hear Lucius in my brain at a distance across the continent saying, "Don't talk to the cops."
I mean, we got the repo license. I've got the mercenary license, but we really didn't do anything. They
you would
tore
really
up through,
think those would help, wouldn't you?
they busted through the window and took off.
Yeah, and that's exactly what the security footage and the witnesses will show. We don't need to be here for that. Let's go.
Okay. But we saved what's his name, right? The blonde dude. Don't they owe
wait,
it?
Craig?
No, the from up north.
Oh, you're talking about
Quinn.
Matthew Quinn. Yep.
But yeah, we'll take off.
Yeah, I'm looking at that giant tear in the side of the van as I'm getting on the passenger side.
Yeah, I'm not too happy about that either.
Oh well.
Because the next 2 went into me. Yeah, if Oswald doesn't think we should talk to the Seekers,
Nope.
We'll wreck right out of there.
Very well. So data chip in hand as you guys pull out of this Bah Hamburger from downtown Dusk Banter underneath the glowing lights What are you up to?
Oswald, do you want to call Ophelia and find out where we drop this off at?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever been the one who handles that before, but I'm sure that there's some kind of protocol to at least let Ophelia know that the job is complete. So
Her number might be on the ticket.
Yeah, exactly. So I'll pull up the ticket, I guess, and take a look and see, like, is the interface self-explanatory as far as, like, do I press a button in the ticket tracking system to say we did it, or do I need to call her? Or
Yep, there is a confirm, unavailable, or deny.
And I assume we already did the confirm to take the job, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay.
So you can press the confirm again to say you've finished the job.
Yep, I'll do that.
Very well. You'll hear the sound of the drag of a cigarette before
Oh, just dials. Okay.
running a little close to the wire. Bold.
I'm like fumbling with this thing because I wasn't expecting to be on a video call.
Are you there?
Oh, hi, Ophelia. It's Oswald. I don't know if we've met. I work for Lucius. We got the chip though.
Oh, yes. One of the bold employees. Good job. Good job. Oh, you have the chip.
Yeah, that was the job, right?
It was. I'm sending a retriever to your location currently.
Okay. I'm like looking around, like wondering how she knows what our location is.
Is the location not safe?
I mean, give us like 5 minutes to get out of the area. Yeah, there's like seekers in the area because there's some property damage, but as long as we get out of the area, we should be good.
Yeah, when you say there's some property damage, she'll more than the fire?
Yes, but it wasn't us. We're just there, and yeah.
Please confirm, Oswald, once you're to a safe location.
Okay.
You have 10 minutes to get to a safe location.
Okay, we can do that.
And the phone will disconnect.
Huh. I don't know if I like Ophelia. Yeah, let's find a rest stop or something.
Yeah, you're able to pull into a small kind of convenience store.
Okay.
I'll either dial her back or text her through the app or whatever to let her know we're at a safe location now.
Hey, confirm again.
Yeah.
As you guys hit confirm again, just so I know, are you guys doing anything with this data chip? Anything I need to know about?
I don't think I would think to.
I wasn't planning on doing anything to it or with it until you said something, but no, I'm not planning on doing anything with it. I'm planning
Perfect.
on
Totally
leaving
fair.
it in my
Yeah.
leaving it in my coat pocket.
I know if Fours were here, he'd maybe have a different answer.
But yes, you can hear Ophelia pick up again. Are you currently safe?
Yes.
Excellent. I'm sending a retriever to you now.
Okay.
Do you need to know where we're at?
They will be there shortly.
Okay.
Pleasure, Ophelia.
Thank you, Oswald. And she'll hang up.
I'm gonna check the is this like the data pad that lives in the wrecker that I'm on, basically?
Yeah, let's go ahead and say that.
Yeah, some like kind of low cost tablet, basically.
I also imagine that Lucius would have just forwarded this to all of you.
Yes, but I don't own a data pad. I only have an HCOM.
Right. So on your HCOM, you'd have like the bad scroll through.
Okay, got it. So I was doing this all on my HCOM. Okay, that's totally fine. Then yeah, I'm checking my HCOM to see, like, I probably have like GPS or whatever turned on.
You would see, even if you thought you had turned it off, it is turned on.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's the job.
Yes. Is that a company phone?
No.
As you're hanging out, waiting for the retriever to come, 3 halflings will pass by as they look over your vehicle and, hey, Bob Mel, fucking phone us, dude. What the hell happened to your car?
Got in an accident?
Yeah, the halflings will pass a cigarette between each other as they laugh and walk off.
Keep on being cool, guys.
But you'll hear the putt-putt of a small personal Hedron vehicle, Vespa-esque, as you see Orushi
Hooray.
with a helmet on his head. Hey, my dudes.
Arushi, good to see you.
Hey, good to see you guys, too. I heard you guys got this done. Record timing. We got a lot of shit. A lot of shit coming in.
Oh yeah?
Yep.
Like, more work for us?
Yeah, Ophelia already sent in new tasks. You ready? And he'll reach into his satchel and pull out 2 folders. And look at the first one and be like, yeah, I think this one's you. And hand it to Oswald. Look at that one. Oh, shit. One of these. Sorry, buddy. Imagine this was for you, big guy. And hand over that to you, Keegan.
I'll take the folder.
Before holding out his hand for the data chip.
Yeah, I will take it out of my pocket and put it in his hand.
Nice. Good call. Where are the other two?
They're on a job. I'll say lamely as I'm kind of like looking at this folder in my hand and what it implies.
Yeah, they're on another job at the moment.
All right, well, let them know. Boss up top is saying we got to bring everything back.
Huh. You mean like the boss up at the top?
Tippy top, my friend. Stay frosty as Orushi will drive off into the city.
Huh. Okay.
He means Mr. Raylan?
I guess. There's no more tippy top than that over at Amon, I think. I guess I don't know. That Amon's kind of spooky that way sometimes.
All right. I will open my folder and take a look.
Yeah, me too.
And with that, as you look into your folders across the street from the small quick mart that you're at, the billboard will explode with music and noise as it says, "Do not be afraid of the savings yet to have, for the saving squid is here for all," as tendrils whip around a bit as we end this session.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Thanks for listening. Like, rate, review, subscribe, all that fun stuff. It helps us out. Our intro and outro are by Nihilor, track called The Dweller on the Threshold, as well as you heard More Scared of You, Mendel Hypercube, and How to Survive the Pre-Apocalypse. Sound effects by Pixabay. Thanks. Bye.